This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by A&A Companies.
It's the first day of the second full month of summer. The end of July sure brought some heat, wouldn't you agree? Well, there's no question that many of us have been basking in as much air conditioning as possible lately.
Yeah, hopefully your unit is set for the rest of the season. As a homeowner, you do have some responsibilities when it comes to keeping your home cool through the warm months. DelmarvaLife's Katie Zarrilli sat down with Vice President Mindy Allen-Townsend to learn more.
We've reached that stage of summer, sweaty and sticky. The days when nothing feels better than sipping on a cold drink while sitting in the air conditioning. So, naturally, that AC's got to be on top of its game.
We always recommend that a homeowner check your filters, change your filters if you don't have a service contract with a heating and air conditioning company.
Vice President Mindy Allen-Townsend of A&A Companies says a dirty filter is one of the leading causes of a unit's failure. And in addition to focusing on the filter, folks should also make sure the drain is, well, draining.
So you'll hear it. Mine at home I can hear, if I'm outside or I'm messing around, in the closet, I can hear it dump, a half a gallon of water or whatnot. That means it's working. That's what you want it to do. If you go outside and your air conditioning's been running for 24 hours and you don't see any water coming out of that drain pipe, there's a problem.
Say something like that does happen. Step 1, power down.
When you find yourself without air conditioning, the first thing you need to do is turn the unit off. Whether you turn it off by the thermostat, if you're not sure if it actually turned off, kick the breakers off, whatever the case may be. If we send a service technician out and the unit is frozen, there is nothing they can do.
Step 2, of course, call. Mindy, you'll get someone to your house stat.
I would anticipate 24 to 48 hours. Now, if it's an emergency, water's pouring through your ceiling, I'm going to go ahead and bump you up in line.
She adds that those with service agreements also take priority. When it comes to installing new units, she says the sooner you get on the books, the better.
Now, once again, just like the priority side of things, if I have an 85-year-old woman that needs air conditioning and has none, I'm putting her first. If I have someone that has health concerns, COPD, pneumonia, whatever the case may be, I'm going to put them first.
She says right now it'll take about 2 to 3 days to get equipment.
We do stock some equipment, but because there's various tonnages and sizes, it makes it a little bit more difficult to do a replacement same day. And the manpower side of it, we don't want to cut corners or rush to get a change out done same day or the next day. We want to make sure that we can offer you the level of quality that we would offer anybody, and not just to sell a job.
And she says you only need to replace your unit when it truly stops working.
So if it's running and it's doing what it should and you haven't had any mechanical issues or very few and far between, let it ride until it doesn't work.
And she says as far as what temp is best for your home this summer, that's about personal preference. Also, keep in mind when you want to decrease the temp inside, that's going to take time.
You have to remember in the air conditioning mode that air conditioning systems are designed to remove humidity out of your house before it drops the temperature on the thermostat. So if your house is, say, 78 degrees and when you come home you want it to be 72, you can set it down to 72, that's fine. Unit's going to run and run and run and run and run. It's not going to make that temperature up fast.
About 1 degree per hour is the norm. No matter your AC need, there's no doubt you can trust the team at A&A to help.
A&A Companies has proudly served our community for 36 years.
And there's absolutely nothing that Mindy Allen-Townsend doesn't know.
I think you're right.
About
Absolutely.
HVAC.
Yes.
You can ask her any question. It's wonderful.